We are at the end of what Ray Dalio calls the long-term debt cycle. This is the point in history where equities are bid to extreme valuations, real estate is bid to extreme valuations, and fixed income remains at extreme valuations. At the same time, households are heavily leveraged, corporations are heavily leveraged, and governments are heavily leveraged. When every corner of the financial system is drowning in debt, the only way out is to debase the money. For equity holders, this debasement does not feel painful in nominal terms. Stocks can continue moving sideways or even higher, and most people keep their jobs. Real estate prices can appear stable or even rise, but the entire market rests on leverage. You typically go 5x long US real estate with only 20% down and 80% borrowed. The marginal price is based on access to cheap debt. Now, even fixed income can be bid too high. You will hear terms like yield curve control, which is just another way for central banks and governments to manipulate interest rates to keep the system alive and debase the money. Every traditional asset class ends up bid to extreme valuations because the foundation of the system, fiat money, is corrupted. A monetary premium has been embedded in every traditional asset class. Now, the escape valve is hard money. Historically, the world turned to gold. Today, the world has Bitcoin. Bitcoin is perfectly scarce, sound money with an immutable monetary policy. Bitcoin is the only asset that is undervalued, not widely owned, and not bid to extremes. So we are living at the end of the long-term debt cycle. Governments and central banks will continue to debase the fiat currency, and this sets up Bitcoin to crush every traditional asset class. Not only is Bitcoin the sound money the world needs at the exact moment the world needs it, but it is still early in its global adoption to begin with. Most people own none. Those who own some Bitcoin typically own very little. And over the next decade, Bitcoin has the potential to absolutely demolish equities, real estate, and fixed income in both nominal and real terms. It is the hardest money in human history. It is engineered to outlast empires, and it is still in the earliest phases of global adoption at a time when the world desperately needs sound money. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time.